Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. My name is Catherine, and hi. I have not seen your beautiful energy in a couple of days, and it's not because I have not been busy, because I have. As you look around, not too much has changed, a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I did remove all of my crystals, not because I've started moving anything from this area, but because I have intentionally removed the crystals, you guys. I've taken away any barriers. I don't want anything standing in between me and spirit. I don't want anything that is going to weigh me down. Okay? As I got all of my crystals together and put them all together, with the intention of removing them, I realized how heavy they all were, right? They're very pretty to look at. They are. They're very beautiful. But they're very heavy. But my sister, she asked me to do that. And that is what I did. And it was a hindrance. And I'm just, to each his own, but I'm just not. Yeah, I'm going to do some more research, and I will be talking about it more on my other channel, Tarot Talk Live. But we are going to get into the message for you. Okay. And this message that I have with this energy is interesting. And I don't know if some of you all are experiencing this, but if so, let me know in the comments if this resonates for you. Oh, before I go further, you guys, please make sure you go over to She Reads Tarot and subscribe. You guys, I am trying to get to 100 subscribers, and I really want to grow that channel. And so please go there and like, share, comment, and subscribe. As I get more of you, trust me, these readings will get much better. You'll have a greater frequency of readings coming out, so you can pick and choose. If you want to watch a shorter message, there'll be shorter messages, there'll be longer form messages. This one is going to be on the shorter end, okay? But I just wanted to give you a bit of an update and a channel announcement. I need you guys, I really do, hit those like buttons for me, okay? Hit that like button and make sure that you are subscribed, okay? And check out my other two channels. Make sure you put a yellow heart in the comment section every time you see one of my videos post, and I will enter your name in the on and on. And I said this was going to be a shorter reading, and it is. We are going to do a 3-card spread, and we're going to look at past challenges. We're going to look at your current energy, and we're going to look at how that challenge is or is being overcome. Okay? Does that sound like a winner? So let's do it. Let us do it. I've been on my Spirit Shield Oracle deck, I believe. And this is from Cancer Baby Tarot. Gina, she is another tarot reader here on YouTube. And she has decks available for purchase. And this is one of them. And I love using it. It's very easy to shuffle as well. It's very smooth. I like the laminated version. These cards will last for a very long time. They're very durable. I just like them a lot. They're also very used because I've gotten my use out of this deck, and this is a brand new deck when I got it. It is very much broken into. So let's do it. We're going to do a 3-card spread here. I've already explained what we are looking for. So we're going to start off with the past challenges here. And then we will look. Let's give the cards a little knock. 3 cards. Social media. Past challenges. We look at the current energy. We have attack. There it is. Look at this, you guys. First, let me show you the first card. Social media. And then attack. Okay. And number 3, home. Y'all. Woo, this is resonating to me. Under the deck, look at this, baby. Success. Let me tell you right now what this is all about. Social media. Let's just read what it says here. Open online business, more activity, online dating, finding old friends, and fake accounts. So at the on-site, the first thing I'm getting when I see social media is I just see a frenzy. I see a lot going on, a whole lot of distraction, right? And it says more activity. And we're talking about the past challenges that you've been facing or recent challenges. This could be distant, this could be recent, but it's going to be what you're coming from, right? And the challenges that you've had to overcome. I feel with fake accounts here, finding old friends, just the whole slew of it, I feel that there is an energy of there are people, or there were people, okay, that were keeping you busy, right? Keeping you busy, keeping you distracted. You know, you were distracted. There was lots going on. Okay. There was advertising, you know, there were emails, there were DMs coming through, you know, you scroll and you get to the reel section and then you're distracted there. There's just a lot going on. You don't really know who's who, what's what, but you are in the thick of it. Okay. You know, and for some of you, you may even be dating or having, you know, conversations with people online. So it could be a literal situation where, you know, you have this online app and you meet people and you have these with different people. And it doesn't even have to be strangers. This could also be friends. This could be Facebook. This could be a situation where, you know, a lot of your friends, old high school people, you know, people in the community, people you work with, family, just a lot of different people, right? And you're having connections or interactions with these folks. You're just having fun, right? Or these are just old friends, right? It's no harm, no foul. We're just going to look up this old friend. There's something about this that is giving me it's not, you need to look closer into this activity. And I'm getting like this could also be your person. So if you are dating someone and this person is online and very busy and active online, trust me, there is some sort of distraction that is getting through to this person, right? Now, what they do with it, it's on this person, right? Well, I also feel that there's something going on where you're getting people who may be tapping into your account or someone who may be posing as you. If you are a social media person, if you say you have a YouTube channel, okay, and you do your videos and you do your thing, and then lately there's been this person in your comments popping up and like responding to people's comments, or like random people that would get into your comments and say like off the wall things and just disappear. Pay close attention to this. It's not just a random thing. Okay? With attack in the current energy, okay? We talked about this before I even dealt one card out. There's someone who's coming, or a situation where you are being literally attacked, whether it's a physical contact situation or a verbal thing, or you've got folks that are coming and trying to get in your way, or spiritually trying to affect you in a spiritual way. That is the heaviest kind of attack. I have never to imagine that someone would try to hinder you from turning to a lighter energy from one that you may be affected by in a negative way. That's a spiritual attack. Anything that's blocking you from the light, anything that's blocking you from the source, anything that's blocking you from your journey, on your journey seeking source, or your journey to seek source, or your journey, like if say you just want to know, you just want to know who God is, you just want to know, you want to experience it for yourself, you're just really just starting to thirst and ask questions, and then you get someone that comes in and it's like, you don't need that, that's not for you, that or just a naysayer. That's a spiritual attack. Okay, that's a spiritual attack. And speaking of which, anytime I see these little gnats that are not really gnats, that just kind of pop up miraculously only when I'm doing a reading here, no power, no power. We're going to keep it moving. It has no power. No power. It's just mad. Okay. It's mad. That's why the attack is coming in. And I also feel like you may have, if you're doing more online, because y'all, when I started popping online, I was getting 20 subscribers, 15, getting hundreds, thousands of views on my videos. Man, it was great. But I started to get these attacks like random attacks from like just random energies and, different people. I don't deal with people like on a personal level, like, oh, that's my friend. No, no, no. I'm learning how to protect my energy. And that is what is happening right now. You're learning how to protect your energy. And because of it, there's these attacks that are coming in, which are little miniature tests, right? But I feel like it's because you're on a journey and it's because you're on your journey back here, right? Where you came from. You're on your journey home where it's safe. You're on your journey back to where it began, where it all started. You were doing just fine before you had your first relationship, right? Just think about it. Think about the innocence. If some of you had happy childhoods, of course, decent, safe upbringings, and some of you that did not, I am sorry, and prayers for you all, because I'm telling you, I have a past as well. So every childhood is not beautiful, and I can attest to that. So I can sit here and talk lightheartedly about it, because I would never, ever hurt my children or anybody else's child for that matter. I know what it can do, and I'm just not going to be a party to that. Period. And so, emphasis on that. So, we have home, right? So many things happen at home that it's so unfortunate. But for the energy in which it was intended and created, home is to be a safe place where one can feel comfortable, confident, secure, even, right? That's where people go back to reset, rejuvenate, repair, heal, restore, ground their energy, right? That's where you're ultimately going to go, especially after an attack. Where is the first place I would call after someone came and attacked me in whatever format? Once I'm realizing what's happening, I'm calling my mom. I'm calling my mom. Okay? She is home. She is the journey that I'm going to be taking after an attack, or anywhere that you feel loved. Okay? Social media, there was no love here. You're furthest away from home, being over here, and very vulnerable and open as well. So you have to be careful and make sure you're protected along your journey. So there it is, my friends. You're going from being out where all the activity is. You have to be careful socializing, hanging out with old friends, be wise, because everybody has not awakened. Everybody is not ascended like you are, baby. Don't be so loving, kind, and giving to folks. You got to be wise, because we are in a new day and people are literally turning on one another right now. My niece, just earlier today, on her way to work, one of the sweetest sweetie pies you've ever met. Sweetest niece, sweetest baby girl, next to my baby daughter. Both of them are my heartbeats, okay? They both have names that start with the letter M. Just my loves, okay? Someone brandished a gun, pulled a gun out on her, and she was driving to work. It was a road rage event. And I could have been getting a different phone call, but God. And I prayed for protection over all of my babies, all of my nieces and nephews, and my daughter, and my sons, and my brother's children, and my sister's children. Like I say, my nieces and my nephews. I have many more nephews and nieces. I wish it was an even Steven, but it is what it is. We need more men, solid men. And in this family, we have very, very strong and spiritual and just safe, okay, trustworthy, honorable men in my family. And I'm thankful for that. Okay? Only person that's ever infiltrated in my family has been an outsider. And you heard me say infiltrate. So it's not, I'm safe in my family. But there's an attack, something coming to attack. And it's because of this activity. Maybe you have a business, maybe you're doing more, maybe you're getting more views, and someone else doesn't like it. Or maybe they feel that you have some sort of gift or talent and they just don't like it. They feel threatened, and that's sick and that's sad. Trust me. And I would be the first to say, nobody is threatening me, but you would be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's always someone. Don't discount it. Don't discount it. And when you have a light and a gift, the attacks are going to come more and more often. And you're just trying to get home. And this tells me you're going to have success. And we have reconcile underneath. Reconcile. So there's an attack. There's someone who also may be coming in via third-party energy. And someone could be coming in and attacking your connection. Right? But home is here. And this is solid. With success and reconcile, there's going to be some sort of a reconciliation. But it's not because something went wrong in the connection, but it's because something went right. We have good health here. We have healing, financially stable. So what's happening here? Someone tried to set someone up. Someone tried to turn either your person on you or turn you on or against your person. There's some outsider, ears are ringing, that is coming in and trying to affect the connection. However, it's going to fail. This says happiness and love, prosperous career, and it's in good health, by the way. And there's going to be reconciliation. See, look at this. Underneath here, we have clarity. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking threes. I'm taking everything in threes right now for this reading. So with that being said, look at this. They were busy. They were busy. You were finding success social media, whatever it was you were doing, it was popping. It could have been the connection you had with this person. Everything just seemed to be going just perfectly between you and your person. And these people couldn't stand it. So they wanted to come in and attack on you, an attack on your person, or an attack on your connection, or all three. Take it how it resonates. This could be a coworker who is coming in wanting success or wanting your gifts. Even if they're successful, they may be just miserable, and there's something about what you possess that they want, they don't have, and so they attack you. Reconcile. This says lovers return. Lovers return. Okay, so someone's coming back into the equation. Lovers are going to reconcile or return back to the status that they were. This is going to be a temporary situation. People are going to try it perhaps, and I feel like it's going to fail and it's going to fail miserably. Okay, just like that obstacle and that snake. I told you it's going to fail, and it's going to fail miserably. It says overcoming, family overcoming, friendships strengthened. Okay, they thought they were breaking y'all apart, baby, but what they were doing was really pushing you all back together. We have reunions, and we have forgiveness. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Place the yellow heart or hashtag win in the comment section so you can be entered in your chance to win a free reading with me. And check out my other channels. The links are in the description box, okay? Hit that like button if you guys are just joining. What's beautiful is where we're going, which is home, which is clarity. And they don't want you to make it home because they know once you get home, that's where truth is. That's where your protection is. That's where your safeguards are. That's when you're going to ground. That's when your intuition, your third eye is opening, all your chakras. You are about to receive rejuvenation, healing, replenishing, restoration, everything that they try to take away from you during this attack, right? You're going to get the clarity once you make it home, right? Your person is going to be there. They're going to explain everything. You guys are going to put two and two together, and you're going to see what has been happening. They don't want you to get home, Cancer. They don't want you to have your eyes open. They don't want you to have clarity, because with clarity, they can't rule. They can't trick you into staying. Do you see? They can't elude you. Okay? Let it go full circle, and y'all will see what I'm talking about here. So let's get through the reading, because I'm getting on time. I'm getting into time here. So I've already gone past my 30 minutes. So let's get this going here. Okay, now we're going to talk about social media success, and success here. Now, these cards just fell out of the deck. I didn't even get a chance to really shuffle, but it's good enough. I shuffled enough. Interesting. Three major arcana here. Two of them, they don't have clothes on. They're naked. And I don't want to show them when they're naked, because I don't want to get dinged. Okay, or one of these, the star card. I don't want to get dinged here, but as you know, this starlet here does not have any clothes. So there. But this is a star, right? Star. We have the death card, which represents change, things taking place. It can also represent things coming to an end. And with the moon, it represents a time of really question and confusion or uncertainty, one would say, right? Wanting to know what is going to happen now, right? Because this change that's coming in is change that can't be stopped. This is the Grim Reaper. And when the Grim Reaper comes to collect, the Grim Reaper is going to collect here, right? But we have the star here. We have a star here. And what's funny is the star is nestled between this Grim Reaper and the moon here. This confusion. The confusion, y'all. Now, remember I said there's a lot going on with this social media card, just distraction, just it seems like a lot going, more action here. It even says more activity, okay? There's lots of things going on to distract. And what are you trying to distract? You're trying to distract this star from doing what the star does. Now, the star is Sagittarius, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. The star is Aquarius energy. I apologize, you guys. It's Aquarius energy. All right. And this is an air sign. But this represents hope. It represents renewal. It represents a time of healing and restoration, replenishing whatever was taken by this Grim Reaper. Do you see? The Grim Reaper coming to collect. And then we have the star replenishing what was taken. Do you see how this is flowing? So see, this person is coming in, and this moon is nothing but a distraction. It's all about illusions, right? Secret things that are taking place unbeknownst to this star, because the star is being pretty much overwrought by this death card here, you know? But guess what? This is the brightest card in the deck, the star. The star. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stars, which is completion, spiritual completion. It represents divine. 7 is a spiritually divine number. And we have the North Star, the biggest star of all. Well, looky. It reminds me of the 7 continents. And then we have, or not the seven continents. Am I? Yeah, no. I'm like, am I slow? Yes, the seven continents. That's what it reminds me of. And then it's also like you see the sun here, right? But it's the North Star. This represents light where there's confusion and darkness. These are stars. But you think of stars, you think of stars at nighttime, right? Being visible in the sky. You can't see stars in the day. This is why I'm refusing to insinuate that this is a sun, but it may represent the sun, right? But it says the star. The sun is a star, isn't it? It is. The sun represents truth, doesn't it? It represents truth. But truth in the midst of these other stars, which appear at night, these little stars, right? You can't see those little stars at night. You can only see the sun in the daytime, right? And the moon, which appears or has the appearance of being inside of the sun, or could it just be behind and illuminating through? Or being shown through? Ha ha. So there is an energy of these wolves are howling up at the moon. These wolves are waking this person up to something. Even the lobsters come out of the water. Something is being stirred up, is all I'm saying. Whatever the distraction was, something is being stirred up. Someone is got secrets. Someone is trying to cause confusion. Someone's trying to cause confusion here because they don't like the light that is over you. Like they don't like it. See, we have the judgment card here with the Knight of Wands. See? This is an energy of somebody who is really starting to wake up to your success. And I say that because this is under the deck. Success was under the deck, first card. And the first card under the deck here is Judgment. Okay? With the Knight of Wands. This is rebellious. There is someone they're waking up to a situation and they don't like it. They're going to do something about it, right? They're going to come in and they're going to fix Cancer. Cancer thinks that Cancer is all high and mighty and on her horse. Wow. They don't know that this is a star that they're trying to cover up. And you can't cover up a star. When God wants it to be illuminated, he'll make it so that that's all you see. Thus, that North Star. Tell me about attack here. Okay, with reconcile. It's like they're whatever it is, it's like whatever I do, it bounces off on me and it sticks on you. You know, it's like they're coming in with intentions of ruining something, but it's not going to work. Instead, it's going to make you and this person stronger. It's going to make you, cling to this person even more. So look, we have the 10 of Wands here with the Queen of Swords. See, everything that this person tried to do, unfortunately, is going to backfire. Okay. And they're going to try it all. With that 10 of Wands, this just talks about them running out of to come up with to try to do to you. Do you see what I'm saying? Every attack that this person can muster, this is what they're going to do. But rather than actually put you down, they've actually turned you into like a mad, irritated, frustrated viper that's just like ready to, somebody's been messing with you, right? To the point where you can't take it anymore. And there's going to be some fighting back with the Queen of Swords. There's going to be some scrutiny that's happening. There's going to be some scrutiny, and you're going to be looking at things closely. And I feel like once you realize what's happening, you're going to be like, whoa, I almost ended my connection with this person. Or, vice versa. This person may be like, this person made me think you were doing this and that. And they were just causing confusion, thinking I would go. Under the deck here, look at this. We have the Four of Cups. This is all about not being interested, or you're not taking the cup that is being handed to you. Like, here, don't you want this? And you're like, focused on these three cups. This could be a friend or a family member, someone that's close to you. There's energy of you're not even paying any attention to the cup that's being handed. So that's what I'm saying when I tell you that your person is going to represent, okay? Or if it's you, Cancer, and somebody is trying to get you to think a certain way about your person, you're not having it. You are not going to have it. And we have the Hanged Man. So there's an energy of you not even paying this person any attention or giving them the time of day. And when I say it's going to lead you home, baby, look at this. 10 of Cups, okay? This is the predecessor, all right, for home and clarity. Do you see? This is what you're not interested in, whatever confusion this person is trying to create here. You knew it was bad from the start. When you saw all those major arcana and then you got the Judgment card under the deck, run. Cancer. With the Knight of Wands, don't do it. Whatever it is, don't do it. Okay? Protect yourself, because this person is trying to get you to choose otherwise. They don't want you to choose home. See what I'm saying? They don't. But you are going to run like a striped cheetah. And I can't imagine what a striped cheetah would look like but I bet you that sucker could run his butt off. I would be afraid. And look, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is blessings on blessings on blessings. This is the wheel turning. Once you make the decision, okay, that you're going home, that, you know, you don't believe anything this person is saying, you're going to leave them sitting right there holding that cup out to whoever's going to drink from it. It's not going to be you. You're getting back to your person, you know, or you're going to, or this is someone coming towards you that may have been detained while someone was trying to keep them from you, but they're not going to be stopped. They're coming towards you with the quickness. Okay. This is someone moving away and moving away fast. And look, we have sudden changes again. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is all about going and getting home. That is freaking gorgeous. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the message and I hope you all make it home. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves, each other, like the video, share, subscribe, go to my other channels, and #win or put a yellow heart in the comment section. You can do it in the chat, but I would rather you do it in the comments because I'll see it. It'll stay there and be there, and I will get you guys entered in the drawing. I love you so much. Take care of each other and yourselves. Until next time, bye.